2024년 9월 인도 마하라슈트라주 푸네. 교육과 학문의 도시로 유명한 푸네는 뭄바이에서 차로 4시간 정도 떨어진 마하라슈트라주의 대표 도시 중 하나입니다. 한국에서는 생소한 곳일지 몰라도 광물 수집 분야에 있어서 이곳 푸네는 인도를 대표하는 관상용 광물 표본 산지인데요. 전 세계적으로 유명한 인도 광물들을 산지에서 직접 보고 배우고자 이곳에 위치한 인도 최대의 광물업체를 방문했습니다. 사미 마키 대표님, 오늘 저를 초청해주신 호스트이자 인도 최고의 광물 전문가입니다. 사미 대표님과 함께 인도 광물에 대해 깊숙이 알아가 봅시다. So these minerals are from the construction sites
Yes,
in
these
this
are from the
area.
construction sites and these areas. Now that green
The green apophyllite.
yeah, it's from the well.
Yes.
It's from the
well?
it's from a well, so it's from the old disco ball pocket, in that area. The green apophyllite is much more sought after than white apophyllite.
Are they just found rare or is there
Usually, I would say the ratio between the white and the green is 1:10. For every 10 pieces of white apophyllite that you would probably find 1 piece of green apophyllite.
So the white and the green apophyllite, they occur in the same locations or?
Yes, they are in similar locations and also different locations, but also it has to do a lot with the geology and the chemical composition of the basalt and the zeolites in that area.
In your father,
Yes.
so he is the one who first found the famous cavern site,
Yes.
right? So can you explain?
So actually this goes to before even my father. So for my grandfather, that's when it all started out. Grandfather first started looking for the minerals and the crystals. I'll show you some more things.
Yes.
And then my father planted on that.
So this is your showroom.
This is my showroom, yes. You're welcome. Please come in.
My privilege.
So this is the showroom. This is where we get all the things and
And this is where you store your best of the best specimens.
best of the best. Yes, one of the places where we have
One of the places.
best of the best. And also we are catering to the Indian clients as well. So it's not just export for us. We also import because in India also there is now a growing trend for people wanting to collect minerals and crystals and fossils and things like that.
Yeah.
So we are also importing for them.
Yeah, market is expanding. So yes.
So most of the things here, I mean, from an international perspective, it's all mixed in here. So we are also importing as well as exporting. So we have a bunch of worldwide minerals here. Since you are more interested in the zeolites and the Indian minerals, you can see.
That is why I come
batch.
here. So.
Yeah, this is the batch of scolicites and stilbites. They were found in a water well in 2017.
2017 in the water well.
In a water well, yes.
Ah.
In a place about 200 kilometers from here. And this pocket was extremely fresh when they first found it. They called us to the spot and they said they wanted us to work quickly, and we were racing against time because the monsoon was overhead. And this is a well. The well had no boundaries since the well was just being dug. And if the rainwater had come and the rainwater would go inside, all of this would have been impossible to clean ever. Because if the mud went inside these, you see that how clean they are now.
It's impossible
That's
to-
how
yeah.
that was found in the pocket and in the side. Zeolites, they say they are between 60 to 70 million years. That's the theory.
And I think that's the amazing thing. I mean, like these structures are still alive after passing all those times. It's an amazing thing, I think.
Yeah, they were formed back then, so that's one of the main questions we get from a lot of people at shows is that are they still growing or do we have to put water for them to grow?
Same as in here, Korea. So I've seen like similar crystals that found in other countries, but here in Maharashtra, these are especially grows bigger and found in bigger. Is there any reason why are they found in bigger shape?
Yeah, like you said, it's right that the zeolites are found almost all over the world, and but in Maharashtra they are in a larger size. So it probably has to be with the rapid heating, rapid cooling of the materials that made them grow in that size. It could be one of the things because cavernite is found also in Arkansas. It's found in very small
size.
micromillimeter size.
Yes.
But in Pune it's found in larger
It's found in
sizes.
large mass. Yes.
Same goes for natural lights and scolicites. Here you can can see some mesolite.
Oh, people are interested in that. What is the difference between the scolecite and the mesolite? Like similar like a cavensite and pentagonite.
Yes, so they all belong to the natrolite family. So this is a family name, a zeolite family by the name of natrolite.
Natrolite.
Under which you get scolecite, mesolite, and also natrolite. Natrolite is the name of a family as well as one of the type of specimens that is included in the family of natrolites. So the basic identification is, visual identification when you look at it is scolecite always has fibrous terminations. So when you look at the termination of a scolecite, at the end of the termination you will see that there will be fibers, whereas when you look at the termination of a mesolite, it will be completely crystalline, and when you look at it from the front, you will see a termination, a square termination here. So that is the first visual difference. So natrolites on top, they also have another pyramid shaped termination of natrolites. I'll show you a piece.
They were found exactly like these conditions, and it is impossible to clean. Like you didn't do any like bleaching or
These ones came from a construction pit. So we got them out. We had 6 hours to remove them.
like they are so pure white. So people are thinking that maybe they just put a spray on them.
When we found them, they were just like that. So they were just as white as that when we found them.
Yes.
So there's no difference.
So how's the height of this cavity? I like it's very shallow, I think.
No, this is construction pit. So what they are doing is they are building a high-rise building here, and they are going down to make the basement of this building. And when they go down, it can be anywhere from say 15 feet up to 60 feet.
60 feet?
Yeah, usually that's the range that they go down up to. And the deepest cavity that we have encountered is roughly at about 120 feet deep.
120.
Yeah, and this was a water well. Usually they dig water well only 60, 80 max, so max 100. But they dug this one because there was a big drought in India several decades ago, due to which they dug the well even more.
Even more
The
deeper
water
and
level.
deeper.
Yeah, that's where they found a huge cavity.
So those people are calling you and say that
Yes,
they've got the
yes,
materials.
yes. So we are well known in the whole of India, and people know
Oldest and famous companies. So
rescue
yeah.
this minerals. So
Yes. That's definitely museum quality.
yeah, that's a piece on matrix. Very good color and shine. Yes.
I mean, they are so fragile and weak materials. So, how did you able to get packed?
These pieces, everyone likes to have a piece that they can touch and hold and handle. And then there are some people who like to have a piece that's in a case. So they hold it, they just remove the box and it's in a case. So for those people, there are pieces on matrix like this one. So if you have a piece on matrix, you are able to hold it up and move it around and transport it around. And for other things like this, a specimen like this which has no matrix and it's a complete ball, we usually put it in a glass box or a container where it remains safe.
So it should never be upside down, right?
Well, it can be, no problem actually. It can be, yeah. And what the broken needles that you see inside here, let me show you another example or another thing for your viewers, is that you see, I'm going to use a broken needle to pinpoint. So you see this guy here is lying like this and another guy lying on the sides.
Yes.
So this is, I showed you a video, so it's a cavity. So these things are all over here. And with the vibrations, the needles from the top fall down. Into that, and they are like this. They are fallen, they get stuck in there. Mesolites, scolecites, natrolites, always they are shedding. So when you are getting one, you have to remember that they will be shedding crystals. Like you see here. They will always shed. So remember that, and don't be scared when something, because it's not breaking off completely. There's a little bit of the crystals that get loose, which fall out.
Yeah, some people are getting scared when they saw
No,
crystals
there's
like
no
that.
reason to be scared. Of something like this.
I think this video can be helped. Yeah.
Came also from a water well, and it's green apophyllite,
The
and the base
rarest.
is microhulendite.
So this is a hulendite,
That is hulendite, yes.
and stilbite, and green
Green
apophyllite.
yeah.
So you said the difference between the colors due to the chemical changes?
Copper.
Copper.
Copper is the green.
Oh yes, and that one. I have sell some couple of those type before.
Yeah.
So or that scoliocyte is something like a weathered condition.
Weathered, that is exactly.
The weather conditions.
So weathered scoliocyte.
Like a naturally like a
Yeah.
like underwater
No, they're not underwater. Mainly, sometimes, a lot of times, these cavities are exposed, which means that you saw a fresh scoliocyte, how it was. It was full of luster and it had
Yes.
the point. But if the cavity is opened up, and particularly this one was water well. So every year the
water
level is
levels
going
down,
and then
then
up,
they
and then
exposed.
down, and this they are getting wet, then dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet. And then also the other calcium in the water and heavy metals and
They get dissolved and grow and dissolve and grow.
no, they don't dissolve, but basically they get rid of the luster of that particular specimen.
Now
So
I can
at some
see,
point
yeah.
of time this was transparent, but
Now
all
it's
weathered.
okay. Another mystery solved. Because like Indian minerals are so wide, so various kinds. So
Yes.
sometimes I would just hold some mysterious stones and thought of myself that how this
Oh, yeah.
can be coming out like this. So,
Yeah.
and that's the famous Kevin site.
That is Kansite, yes, from Wagoli, and we'll go to the quarries today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
yes, and check out here. So this is a cool. This is like a epimorph
Epimorph of
scoliocyte. So the
by
scoliocyte.
now it's like a calcite. Or?
Yeah, with calcite and yeah.
That's unique. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's what collectors love.
This is again famous. This red mesolite. You saw
Mesolite?
this?
Yes.
And it's coated with druzy quartz.
Also, underneath this druzy, it also has a mesolite inside.
Yes, yes, it has the red mesolites, which were very famous some time back.
Yeah. So that is why the calcium
The
is
color.
transparent. So that is why
Yes,
the color,
is
like this.
bearing through. So this was a big discovery in 2000, in the year 2000.
So they're different shape.
Yeah.
The ones with the pyramidal, this is flat.
It's flat. So this is also much sought after by a lot of people.
And the botulism fluoride.
Yes. So this is a particular piece that I kept here to show everyone. Now this piece it's not fake. It's real fluoride on real quartz. Just that they have given the shape. I'll tell you how to look at it. You see this zoning here, this line. Wait, we'll get
Yeah.
Now can you see it? This line here.
Yeah, the lines here.
And this
yes.
line here, this connects. So this was actually one ball of fluoride.
But how did they just
Just
divide it?
they make it because it may be damaged. So to not waste the specimen, they
Really?
grind it and make two balls.
They made it grinded? Oh la la.
It's-
I just totally thought that this is just a natural form, but this is
some of them are like that.
Oh,
And then
la,
some are natural, of course. Here,
yeah, that's the
we
natural
have a
form.
natural
Yes.
piece. That's no problem.
And people are also saying weird about the ones with the donut shape.
Yeah, they are completely carved.
That's a carved ones.
Completely carved. Yeah.
So 100%
100%,
carved.
yeah. Next time you come, I'll show you how.
Yeah. Because some of the museums and galleries they display it as natural specimens, but
Fortunately, it's carved.
I'm glad that I didn't pay my money on that.
Some more things there, and then some imported things that we're bringing for the Indian market. So we have some beautiful amethyst from South India.
This is from the Tamil Nadu
Yeah, from Tamil Nadu.
and the Himalayan.
Yes, so look at that piece from the Himalayan. This one, very clear. This is a unique scoliocyte, look at it.
Look
Very
at these
unique, very
formations.
different,
Yes, the yellow one on the matrix is
Yes.
it, what kind of mineral is it?
I think it is just celadonite.
Celadonite.
And then you see this yellow calcite and scoliocyte.
Beautiful.
And this is all from Pune. So this is still bite, bow tie still bite, and you have some green apophyllite with mordanite.
Yes, that one is
Yeah, it's like a bow tie.
yes, perfect twin. And this one also occur in natural.
Yeah. No,
crystal?
this is we
carved one?
shaped it, but the color is
colors.
good.
Yes. So some Chinese said that they heated to make this kind of colors, but is it possible? I mean, it's
It's calcite. If you heat it, it's going
it's
to
kind
crack.
of yes.
It's a very soft mineral. I don't think they heat it. My father, he is also a community educator here in India. He holds free exhibitions for the students for them to learn about geology and minerals and crystals. So he brings in a lot of things from all over the world to show here.
And he also do many donations of the specimens. So that is why one of the finest Indro minerals now on display in like United States or in Germany, in Smithsonian,
in Harvard.
all from your fathers.
These are nice balls of mesolite from Pune.
Perfect. Two nice dumplings.
Yeah. So this when you look at this material, this is usually the grade 1 material.
Grade 1.
Grade 1. Still bite with the calcite on top.
What's the reason of the color?
The color is again due to iron mainly.
Nice color.
Yeah. Full material. It's nice.
Nice calcite on it.
This is like this beautiful.
Ooh, look at the bow tie.
This is a show piece, you know. Perfect, no damage. And you can see inside the still bite. If you see in there, you can see a few millimeters inside the still bite. It's transparent.
Yes, that's
almost.
transparent. It looks like an inclusion.
Yeah, it looks like an inclusion.
Ah.
Usually very rare with still bites.
Yes.
This is from Pune.
Ah.
So this is
전시장 바로 옆에는 인도 전역에서 올라온 광물들을 선별하고 포장하는 작업이 한창 이루어지고 있었습니다. 데칸 고원의 두껍고 광범위한 현무암층에서는 다양한 종류의 제올라이트 광물과 자수정, 수정, 칼세도니아와 같은 규산염 계열의 광물들이 정말 끝도 없이 나온다는 게 실감나는 규모였습니다. 이런 표본들로 1년에 40컨테이너 정도를 수출한다고 하니 정말 어마어마하지 않나요?
still here.
Yeah, that's a beauty. Wow.
It's a large geode of still bite and green apophyllite.
Spectacular. Yeah.
उधर से फ्लैट निकाल रहे हो.
정신없이 돌을 보다 보니 어느새 찾아온 점심시간. 근처에 있는 식당에 들어가자마자 때 아닌 비가 오기 시작합니다.
아, 인디안 고추장. 아.
사실 싸미 대표님은 한국이 익숙하다고 합니다. 이전에 서울과 고성에서 두 차례에 걸쳐 미네랄 쇼를 진행했을 때 행사에 참여한 적이 있었다고 합니다. 그때 드셨던 고추장이 참 좋았다고 하시네요. 그럴만도 한 것이 인도 음식을 먹어보면 은근 매운 게 많습니다. 다시 매장으로 돌아와서 돌을 관찰해 봅시다. 같은 마하라슈트라주에 위치한 잘가온 광산에서 나온 방에서 결정입니다. 은은한 연두색 결정이 특징인 희귀한 그린 아포필라이트. 표면이 반짝거리는 게 너무 아름답지 않나요? 이건 인도 북쪽에 위치한 히말라야산에서 나온 백수정입니다. 내부에 노란색의 산화티타늄 결정의 일종인 루틸이 침처럼 뾰족하게 자라나 있습니다. 마찬가지로 히말라야산 백수정입니다. 현재 히말라야 산맥이 관통하고 있는 인도, 네팔, 중국 등에서 많은 양의 수정들이 산출되기에 아주 희귀하다고 할 수는 없는 상황입니다. 다만 위처럼 결정 형태가 아름답고 극도로 투명하며 내부 크랙이 없는 경우는 역시 희귀합니다. 그만큼 사람들이 많이 찾는 형태이기도 하죠. 이건 불완전한 히말라야 백수정인데요. 내부의 클로라이트 결정으로 인해 가든코치 느낌도 나고요. 특히 무지갯빛 레인보우가 번뜩이는 게 참 아름답습니다.
야, 여러분, 여기 인도에서 지금 새로 나온 광물이에요. 이게 지금 노란색 보이는 게 좀 아포필라이트인데, 이게 놀랍게도 결정 형태가 뭐랑 많이 비슷하죠? 이거 회중석 슐라이트랑 같은 결입니다, 이게. 아, 이게 지금 영상에서는 잘 안 나오는데, 이게 지금 아주 선명한 노란색으로 형광을 보이고 있어요. 이게 이게 회중석 계열이라 이런 식으로 나온다고 합니다. 아, 저거는 정확하게 옥타이드로 딱 팔면체 딱 정확하게 나오죠? 아, 이거 되게 희귀한, 이거 이번에 새로 나온 거라는데 이렇게 나온다고 하네요, 이거. 와, 저도 이건 처음 봅니다. 이런 표본들은, 이거는 진짜 이 굉장히 적은 소규모로 나오기 때문에 보통 이런 것들은 이제 뭐 박물관이나 수집가들이 이제 몇 점 사고 나면은 끝나요. 그러면 양이. 그렇기 때문에 이런 건 현장에서밖에 볼 수 없는 표본입니다. 야, 이런 게 있네요. 아,
프레나이트. 은은한 연두색을 띠며 동글동글 포도 같은 모습의 표본이 대표적으로 알려져 있죠. 인도에서는 이렇게 길쭉길쭉한 종이석 형태로도 나오는데 깨지기 쉬운 광물이다 보니 이렇게 큰 표본은 보기 드물다고 할 수 있겠습니다. 산출 상태 그대로의 천연 방해석 결정. 이 표본은 루페우스 매장에서 만날 수 있습니다. 이번에 본 표본들 중에서도 가히 1등이라 부를 수 있는 표본입니다. 히말라야산 금침수정. 브라질이나 마다가스카르, 파키스탄의 것과는 확연히 다른 모습으로 놀랍도록 투명한 쌍정 석영 결정 내부에 황금빛의 루틸 결정이 예술적으로 자라난 표본들입니다. 아름답고 독특하며 매력적인 인도 데칸고원의 광물들, 루페우스 성남 매장과 스마트 스토어에서 만날 수 있습니다. 저는 지금까지 루페우스였고요. 다음에도 더 재미있고 유익한 영상으로 찾아뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.